Okay, so a BMW n52 ignition coil plug. We're gonna show you how to release the terminals, how to repin, where to get the terminals, and what size are they, and what tool I'm using here. So let's start first with how to take a retainer lock that prevents to pull the wires. All of the plugs in BMW have a secondary retainer that prevents the wires to pull, at least most of them. And I'm going to show you this particular type, how it works. So you can see there, I just need to push a little bit. See, I push it there. Okay. You see how it came out a little bit, and then on the side it has a little gate. There. And then with a pick I just pull it. And I'm having a little trouble because I'm trying to do it through the camera, but if I do it more carefully, you can see it goes in one direction. If you flip this, it just won't work. Okay, and you can reuse this, and it just goes like that, and you push it with your pick in. Okay, so we're gonna take it out again, right there. Just grab it with my hand. Okay, like that. I'm having a little trouble because I'm in Zoom and I'm trying to work the camera. We're trying to do it through the camera so that I get a good scene here. Anyway, okay, now the next step, you see how in each terminal there is a, I'm gonna call it a gate. This little gate, okay, is where we're gonna introduce our little tool here, little spade here. So we're gonna go in there like that. We're gonna push it, and then we're gonna feel a tap, and we're gonna bend it down like so, and then we're gonna go through the other gate. Okay, and we're just gonna introduce our tool there, and we're gonna bend a little tap. We're gonna feel a little tap, and we're just gonna bend it over. Okay, and then once that is, we can just pull the wire. And see, I'm gonna show you here what tap are we bending. Right there, you can see when we push our tool, we're just bending this tap down. Okay, and same thing on the bottom. We're doing the same thing, but on the bottom here, see? So I'm gonna turn it around to show you how there's another tap right there. And we're just bending down. When we introduce our tool through the bend, we're just bending this tap down inside. It goes inside a little bit of the terminal. Okay. Okay, now this is how we receive the terminals. And so these are brand new, and I'm gonna show you how did I get the part number. I got it from real OM. I'm gonna show you in part of the video. I'm gonna make a screenshot or a screen record how I find real OM and how did I find this terminal. So we just go like this, we bend it over, or we can cut it with, if you have a very small if you have a very small snips, you can cut it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you here with one of these cables here. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. This is just a regular stripper cutter. So we just cut it. I'm gonna unzoom a little bit. I don't think we need so much zoom for this. Okay. So cut that, and then we're gonna save. You can also order these weather packs, which these are what these terminals are called, weather pack terminals. And so we're just gonna undo this, and I just need my fingers, I just unbend them a little bit. Like that. See? And then I just pull the weather pack or weather seal. And I want to show you how this this is the original 30-year this car was this wiring harness came from a 2007 BMW. So a lot of years in this car, and the terminal is intact. Okay, and this is the terminal, and I want to show you what I wanted to show you is the original crimp. This is done by a machine. They do like 100 cables at a time, and this is how it looks. And let me show you one with the weather pack. See, I'm gonna show you how to do another one here. Let's go. Right there, bend a little bit. The other one, and I just pull the wire. And there you go. And see, this is how it looks with a weather pack. We're gonna select what size is, and it's not 14. And it feels like it's 16 gauge. We're gonna go with that and see. And yes, 16 gauge. There we go. Okay, now this is how it goes. So you put the weather strip in there beforehand, and you slide it about there. Then you grab your terminal, and you hold it like that, and simply grab your pliers here. And this one we're gonna use 1.9. The 1.6 is a little big, so we're gonna go like this. like that. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, we press down and we see what we can have, and we just have to do one more pass to finish the barrel, and there you go. Do the weather pack, I just bend it a little bit, my fingers, and so I just press it down. Press one down, and then press the other one down, and then just press them down a little bit at the same time, and just finish it. Don't press when you do the weather pack. Don't press too hard. Just like that. Okay. So I'm gonna do another one with the okay, so this one, I'm gonna do this one, the white color one, and also I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna test you a continuity. This is not absolutely perfect, but it's a solution that I came across with working with these cars. Nowadays they have better crimping tools. Not better, these are excellent crimping tools. They make a perfect joint. I'm just not very experienced, but these make a perfect, not joint, but a perfect crimp. So I was having a little trouble opening the weather pack. That's why I took it off the camera, because I couldn't do it. And so now I bend this a little bit and I take it out. Okay, and then I just put it inside there beforehand. Okay, and then we get the strippers, and I think it's 16 works perfectly, and you just need that much. Go like that, and I peel it, and that's perfect. And I don't twist, I just, you know, make sure it is. And this is our last terminal that I have available. And let's see if we can do one more. We're gonna use the, what we say, 2.1, I think we said. I think the 1.9 is too big, so we're gonna put it in there like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to twist because I ruined it. Usually don't have to twist it, but trying to film and trying to work things out with the camera. So we're gonna use, let's see, we're gonna use the 2.2. So what we're gonna use. Trying to get the best angle here for the camera, and I'm having a hard time. And I think that's why I'm not getting it right, because I'm trying to do it with a camera. And I think that's it. And no, that's not it. See that? I think that's it. Yeah, I think so. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have to do this in 2 passes. So there's one. See another one right there. And one more right there to finish it off. It's not perfect. And that. I think I just had bad luck making this video, because I done better. But and definitely nowadays they have better crimps. These crimps for our very tiny terminals, and they can fool you, because I was measuring this, but it's not. You can see it's thinner, and so it won't take the whole pin, so, or the whole barrel. Let's see, where's the numbers? There. So 2, 1, and the other one I think it's a 3. This one has 3. Other ones have different. They don't have numbers. They have different icons. Okay, so if we put the notch down, so 3 is this one, and 1 is this, 2 is this one, and 1 is this one. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if we see another one here, so 1 or 3 is power, 2 is signal, and 1 is ground. If we look at like this, so we're gonna grab our power first, which is the orange one. On this particular harness, power, it's always orange most of the time. So we get it like this, and we put it in here like that, there, and then signal is going to be number 2, number 1 is ground. Okay, and then we put the locking device like that. Make sure all the wires are all the way in, and we make make sure we push the lock there. That's how it looks. Okay, we're gonna do a quick continuity test. So we're gonna do our white signal, which is this one right here. There. Then we're just gonna puncture a little bit here. Okay, there it is. And then I'm go to the beginning of the harness here, and we have this block, and it's, let's see, it's this number 6. So let's see, we're gonna go this way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 here. Okay, and it works. Now we're just gonna test the ground one. The ground one, it's much easier. We have ground here. That's it. And see, did it show on camera? There. Okay, in power, let's see. Okay, and then the power comes from this one of the end powers. Let's see which. I believe that's the only one that it can come from. Power signal. Yeah, so either number 6, yeah, there. Okay, and so just want to review these tools. These are not for this specific terminal, but the size is the correct. It's 1.9. Works really well. Just that these are not the correct thickness, so you should find one that is 5 millimeters thick, and that's why these are not correct, but these work fine. These are a little expensive. This is our Japanese engineer, and I got them because these were the only size that I can, I can tell you by looking at the numbers. This is the only one that I could find with those numbers, and at the time the correct ones were like, I couldn't find anything for 700, less than 700 bucks, but they were, the ratcheting ones, and they were the ones that do the whole thing in one motion. But nowadays they do have, $17, $20 one. The name is iWis. It's from China, but they're a good company. Don't say because it's China it's not a good product. It's a good product if it's backed up by a good brand, even if it's a Chinese brand. All your cell phones chips come from China, so don't complain. So anyway, that's not what I wanted to say. So these tools work. They're not the correct tools, but the numbers, the size, that's the correct numbers for several terminals that the BMW have. Now, these are very expensive. These are Japanese engineer, made in Japan. They're really good. I love them. But these work for smaller terminals, which are the ones for actually the DME, for the ones for these terminals. These are very small and they work fine. And the thing is, at the time I couldn't find, a couple years ago when I started to had to fix terminals like this, I couldn't find the tool that is going to tell me, okay, works, and it's going to do crimp, and the size is correct. So I had to buy this to try them, to see if they work, and they work. They are a little expensive. At the time I couldn't find better tools that they would tell me that it would work. They had tools with no numbers, and I just couldn't find them. But nowadays it's much easier. I'm gonna give you in the next section of this video, we're gonna show you where to buy, where did I get the terminals, the part number from RealM, where did I order them, what size are them, and I'm gonna show you different tools that I think that are going to work and that they're gonna be a little better than these ones. But if you can't find them, or if you don't like what I show you, well, I guess buy this one. Actually, this one, well, this one has the 1.9 and this is the PA09, and this one of these ones is cheaper, so buy the cheaper one. This is the PA21. This is like $57. This is like $40. So yeah, expensive for not doing a great crimp, but again, for me it works. And this is just any cheapo stripper with 10 to 22 gauge strip motion. Okay, and let's go to the next section of the video. Go to real OM here, and we select the car bin number, go to browse parts, we go to engine electrical, we go to ignition coil, and we see this. When you want to find a terminal or a connector housing plug, every time you're gonna see whatever is connected is gonna give you the symbol, and so you go here to number 4, and it gives you socket housing and terminal, and it gives you a part number. This particular is with a wire. We're not looking for the wires, so to find a terminal this size, we just go copy the word here, and we go to Google and see what it gives us first. And here it gives us directly one of my favorite FCP Euro is the best, because it gives us exactly the part number we want, terminal socket. It doesn't say the number here, but just to confirm, we can look at this. You can see that I already been looking here. See 2.8 here. This is the correct one. The funny thing is they have different ones. Let's see, which one is this, with different prices. but 2.8. This one's for mini, but it's the same socket or terminal, socket terminal. Let's see one more time. This one, 2.8. See, and then that's the part number. That's where we can get it. We go here, genuine mini. That's why. Um, and this is for BMW. So this is the correct one. Um, so to we can confirm. See, I've been looking for it beforehand, obviously. So I'm just gonna go like that and see what it gives me. Like that without this, and it gives me what I'm looking for, which is almost the same part number. Here it is, and this is the correct one. And we can. I wanted to show you here on real OM. Well, this is the right size. Um, you can also go and look like this on Google without edit the word wire, and same thing. Let's see, 2.8. See, this is doesn't have an image, but there is a little expensive here, 3.50 cents. That's a lot of money, but there you go. That's where you can find the terminals very easy now on Amazon. Look for the crimper. We're gonna type here weather pack crimper, and this is the one I like. I'm gonna look for one with an image with a thickness. I hope I can find it. Aquí está, esta. This is what I wanted to show you. 4 millimeters. See this IWS 1.42B is the one. Yeah, that's the one that is going to work. It has the right size, 16, 22, 20. That's the only thing I don't like. It doesn't give you in millimeters, but and it has the weather seals. But anyway, in the terminals, there's only two sizes. There's not a lot of sizes, and um, these two sizes is gonna work for sure. In terminals for automotive, there's not a lot of. BMW doesn't have a lot of sizes for this gauge. So this one for this gauge of wire, there is smaller terminals, which is the ones that I show you. The engineer ones is the ones that I'm recommending you for smaller terminals.